Monica?
Yeah, this is Monica.
She's still there. Of England, who's also the Queen of Canada, gave out these medals.
Oh, wow.
And so
we found a lot of problems with people and anything, and
That school we went into, remember the all-girls school in Mombasa, and I went into the kitchen, they were making cabbage.
Yeah.
There was no ventilation, and the people cooking in there, it was, Is this a gourd?
Yeah,
yes,
that's a gourd.
Yeah,
actually they use it to store milk.
And goat milk or cow milk?
Both goats and cows. There is milk called mursik in this community, or masiwa mala in Swahili. I think that might know this. And so it's actually they store the milk for several times. So like they prepare the goat by washing it, and then there's a kind of a tree that they have to use it. So they burn and get the smokes and smoke it, which will make a good smell. And then it stays for several times, and it's more like a sorghum. So it's more like yogurt. I mean.
More like yogurt.
Yeah.
So, how many times would the fire be lit? Do they have 3 meals, 1 meal?
Huge Asante Sana. Mom and Alan and Jacqueline for welcoming us to home. Umejaribu sana. Kazi ni ngumu.
You did a very good job.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Alice.
That's a good job. You're very strong.
You want to make like a little indent in the middle?
Okay.
More water in there.
Okay, so I'm ready.
She knew the vocabulary. She gets to go first.
You can show how you do it. So hold it this way, like very tightly to get like this thing. You pull it and then let you go. Pull it hardly and then you also release it. Try to aim higher.
Higher?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I remember from gym class.
Some arrow.
Archery in the Olympics.
I think they do. Oh, for him?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's enter Wilson.
Arrow together with the string.
And then take my hand off.
And then put your hand on it.
Okay. That's the string go.
Wilson, do they do archery in...
No, they do javelin.
Because I just wondered, do they have archery in the Olympics? And Katie thought they did.
I think they do.
So we should enter you, Wilson.
You're not touching. You're not holding them. I think you're doing very good in the bullet. Yeah, there you go. No, it's more like after you let it go, so you release it by going this way. Right?
It's not a motion I'm usually used to.
Woo! Oh! Pull it harder.
Woo! Woo! Get up.
our vision or our dream come true by visiting Concordia with the guests today. So it's a privilege, don't you think so? People leaving Toronto to come to Concordia. There are many schools we've left in Mombasa on the island just to come here to Concordia. Yeah,
we got a copy of the Principal's magazine yesterday. Many of the submissions, many of the best practices aligned with exactly the kinds of things that Dr. Spence was talking about in his presentation. So it really reinforced how close we were.
I'm sorry I missed his presentation.
Well, I think they videotaped it. So I think you'll be able to see it. So we wanted to leave those with you.
I'm happy to.
That would be important.
I read them from Camera.
I think that you're one of the very first to get them because they just. So I was able to get 2 copies to bring over here. And the other thing I want to leave with you, and this is maybe more for Ruth than you, but this is a package about the One World Youth Arts Project. And our lead teacher, Stephen Lashbrook, will come for the music festival. And that gives some history and some background. He's put that together in terms of the rationale for what he would like to do to try and build opportunities for young people to communicate through music via the internet and possibly through Skype or through DVD sharing and so on. So enjoy that. And I'm going to let Dr. Spence say a few words now because I just wanted to give you those things for sure.
I just want to say thank you on behalf of the Toronto District School Board, and we want to continue to nurture this relationship, this partnership that we have with you. I think it's a win-win on both sides in terms of learning from one another, and it really came to light for me, visiting the 2 schools I had the opportunity to visit, and again, deeply committed to working with you and seeing how we can support you. And that's one of the questions that I was asking at the schools I was visiting. What could we do in terms of support? I think that what we can offer is some of the expertise that we have around teaching and learning. I know that you're going through a lot of reform, and we're also through some changes ourselves in Toronto. And the one thing I can tell you is a constant, no matter where you go, is teaching and instruction. And if you really want to improve outcomes, you got to improve the instruction. You got to make sure that you're building capacity, with the teachers that are interacting directly with the students, and then have effective leaders in every school. And that's certainly something that we are working toward, and I think that's something that we can lend our expertise to, because we have an incredible teaching and learning team that's cutting edge, that has set up demonstration classrooms throughout our district where teachers within the TDSB come to see the very best practice. Because what we want to do is we want instruction to be our relentless focus, if not obsession of every practitioner and administrator in our whole system. And that's how we believe that we're going to get the kind of outcomes that we want for all of our students. So I think there's really something there that we could share, and something I think that would also benefit the work that's happening here in Kenya. So fabulous experience, short for me, but I do have a crisis back home that I have to go deal with. And I thank you and everyone for the hospitality and the welcome of the team here, but my children as well. I really appreciate the way you've embraced them. Thank you.